Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ. In this video, I will bring to you the current affairs of 3rd of September in English. Let's start the video. Recently, which anniversary of Jal Jeevan Mission Har Ghar Jal has been celebrated on 15th of August 2024. So it was the 5th anniversary. Now this is a scheme which is run by the Ministry of Jal Shakti, and under Ministry of Jal Shakti, there is a department called Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation. So it is implemented by the Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Ministry of Jal Shakti, right? So during the 78th Independence Day, that is 15th August 2024, PM Modi said that this scheme has benefited 15 crore people so far. 15 crore beneficiaries are there. 15 crore beneficiaries are there. When I say 15 crore, I mean 15 crore households. 15 crore households, right? So that was what was announced by PM Modi. And he said that 77.98% of the rural households, they are saturated by this scheme, which means this scheme has benefited already. This scheme has covered already almost 78% of the rural household. Because in this scheme, we are targeting only rural household. When this scheme was started 5 years back, only 17% of rural households had tap water connection. Now 78% rural households, they have tap water connection. They have tap water connection. And you know, lot of time is also saved of women who used to go and collect water. They used to go to the well, local well, and they used to fetch water. So it saves lot of time also of women, and it will ensure safe drinking water also. And WHO says it will prevent lot of people from dying from diarrhea. So 15 crore rural households, that is 78% of the total rural household, they have benefited from Har Ghar Jal. And can you tell me how many states and union territory they have become 100% Har Ghar Jal? So let me show you. 11 states and union territory. Now Goa was the first state in India to become Har Ghar Jal, and Dadra Nagar Haveli Daman Diu was the first union territory to become Har Ghar Jal. So currently 11 states and union territory: Goa, Andaman Nicobar, Dadra Nagar Haveli Daman Diu, Haryana, Telangana, Puducherry, Gujarat, Himachal, Punjab, Mizoram and Arunachal. So they have become Har Ghar Jal, which means 100% rural household in these states or union territory, they have tap water connection. They have tap water connection. And because you are providing tapped water to every house, it is clean water. So waterborne diseases like Japanese encephalitis, diarrhea, typhoid, all of these are prevented. So it's an exceptional scheme. And how much water we give? We give 55 liters of water per person per day. 55 liters of water per person per day to every rural household. And this scheme was started on, of course, on 15th of August 2019. It comes under the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Is it a central sector scheme or centrally sponsored scheme? Well, it is a centrally sponsored scheme. So it is 50-50, like 50% money is contributed by the central government, 50% by the state government. But for the northeastern state or Himalayan state, it is 90-10. And for the union territory, it is 100% funded by the central government. So for union territory, it is a central sector scheme. Otherwise, it is a centrally sponsored scheme. It is a centrally sponsored scheme. How many transponders will be installed in a phased manner on mechanized and motorized fishing vessels in 13 coastal states and union territories under the recently launched national rollout of vessel communication and support system? See, there are a lot of cases where the fishermen, they disappear and we don't know what happened to them, or so, and sometimes fishermen, they are in trouble because of extreme weather and in the high seas they go. So there has to be a vessel communication and support system. So this vessel communication and support system will be put on every boat, that is mechanized or motorized. Mechanized means either it is run with a hand or very primitive apparatus. Motorized means it has a proper electric motor. So there are all kinds of vessels, right? So the answer is 1 lakh. The answer is 1 lakh. So what is a transponder? First of all, transponder means it receives something and then it transmits something, right? So that is called a transponder. So that is called a transponder. A transponder is basically a device that receives something and then it transmits that, right? So transmitter and receiver, if you add both, it becomes a transponder. So these transponders will be how many? These will be 1 lakh. These will be 1 lakh. And let me show you, PM Modi, he also said that we will develop fishing harbor, we will develop integrated aqua park, and we will be using advanced technologies also like the recirculatory aquaculture system and biofloc. All of these we will use. What is biofloc? Biofloc is an environmentally friendly aquaculture technique based on in situ microorganism production. In situ microorganism production. So recirculatory aquaculture system, it involves the use of mechanical and biological filters where the water in the fish culture tanks is recycled and reused after removing suspended particles and metabolites. It is used in high density fish culture. So these are some latest techniques that we will be using. Also, for this vessel communication and support system, we will be using the total amount of 360 crore. 360 crore. And of course, you know that the Vadhavan Port foundation stone was also kept by Pradhan Mantri Modi ji. Vadhavan Port will be set up at a cost of around 76,000 crore by Maharashtra Maritime Board. They have a 26% stake, and Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust, who have a 74% stake. And Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust will get a huge loan of approximately 45,000 crore from Rural Electrification Corporation. From REC, from Rural Electrification Corporation, right? And this vessel communication and support system will use a technology, indigenous technology that has been used by ISRO. So it's a two-way communication system while the fishermen are at sea. So it will help in the rescue operations and safety of the fishermen. Safety of the fishermen. Which of the following organization or department has launched e-dispute resolution scheme, EDRS, to reduce the litigation and provide the relief to the eligible taxpayers? Provide relief to the eligible taxpayer. The answer is CBDT, Central Board of Direct Taxes. So e-dispute resolution scheme 2022, it has been launched, and this under the e-dispute resolution scheme, there is a Income Tax Act. As you know, we use the Income Tax Act of 1961, right? Income Tax Act of 1961. So this scheme has been notified under the Income Tax Act 1961, Section 245 MA. Section 245 MA, right? The idea is to reduce litigation and provide relief to eligible taxpayer. So Section 245 MA of the Income Tax Act provides for the constitution of dispute resolution committees. Dispute resolution committees. So EDRS enables the taxpayer who fulfill certain condition, right, to file an application electronically for dispute resolution to the DRC, Dispute Resolution Committee, which is designated, and which has the jurisdiction over that taxpayer. So DRC, they have been constituted in all the 18 jurisdictions which fall under, which are in India. So India is divided into 18 jurisdictions with respect to tax. Now, but EDRS will not be applicable for very large disputes, right? So, for example, EDRS will be applicable. Let me show you. So, EDRS will be applicable on an order in which the aggregate sum of variation proposed or made does not exceed 10 lakh. And the returned income for the relevant assessment year does not exceed 50 lakh. I repeat, as per the EDRS, a taxpayer can opt for e-dispute resolution against the specified order as per the Section 245 MA of the Income Tax Act of 1961, which includes an order in which the aggregate sum of variations proposed or made does not exceed 10 lakh, and the returned income for the relevant assessment year does not exceed 50 lakh. Right? So there are some limits. It cannot be used for very large disputes. So 10 lakh in case of the aggregate sum of variation and 50 lakh in case of return income. This is the limit. And The DRC, they will work in a time-bound manner, Dispute Resolution Committee. They have to pass their order within 6 months from the end of the month in which the dispute resolution is admitted. So if the dispute resolution is admitted on 17th of April, so from 1st May till 30th of September, 6 months time, they have to give their verdict. And CBDT, Ravi Agarwal is the chairman. Also, CBDT celebrated 165th Income Tax Day on 24th of July, because on 24th of July 1860 income tax was imposed by Sir James Wilson. So this was the 165th Income Tax Day. Goa Shipyard Limited has launched the first indigenously built pollution control vessel. What is the name? Pollution control vessel, well, the name is Samudra Pratap. Samudra Pratap. And this ship has been built for the Indian Coast Guard, not for the Indian Navy. Pollution control vessel. What it will help in? It will help in oil spill accidents. If there are any oil spill accidents nearby Indian Coast Guard wants 2 ships, 2 pollution control vessel. This was a contract given to Goa Shipyard. This was a contract of 583 crore. So it is the first time that pollution control vessel are designed and constructed indigenously. Not only that, 72% of the content used in constructing this ship is Indian. So the indigenous content is 72%. And this ship has been constructed in-house by Goa Shipyard Limited. Now Goa Shipyard Limited, they have also made a ship called Triput. It is an advanced fighter frigate. It is an advanced frigate, right? There was a contract between Russia and Goa Shipyard Limited that 2 ships will be directly purchased from Russia. So Tamal and Tushil, they were directly purchased from Russia, and 2 will be manufactured in India by Goa Shipyard using the technology given by Russia. So first of these 2 is called Triput. That was also that is also a very important question. Who among the following has topped the 13th edition of Hurun India Rich List 2024? So it has been topped by Gautam Adani. Chairman of the Adani Group, and his wealth was approximately 11,61,800 crore. Second is Mukesh Ambani, 10,14,700 crore. Third is Shiv Nadaran family. Fourth is Cyrus Poonawalla and family. And fourth is Dilip Sanghvi, the chairman of Sun Pharmaceuticals. So these are the toppers. And Radha Vembu of Zoho is the wealthiest self-made woman. Her wealth is approximately 47,500 crore. Falguni Nair of Nykaa, her wealth is 32,200 crore. And then we have Jai Shri Ullal. Now, Zepto co-founders Kevalya Vora and Adit Palicha, they are the youngest on the list. They are just 21 and 22 years old. Their net worths are around 3,600 crore and 4,300 crore respectively. And yeah, so don't go into too much detail. Just remember this. Mumbai is the billionaire capital of India. It has topped the list as the preferred city among the billionaires in India. So Mumbai also has 386 individuals, highest the billionaires that are featured in the list. And here you can see richest NRIs. So Gopichand Hinduja and family with a wealth of 1,92,700 crore are the richest. They are based in UK. Lakshmi Nivas Mittal and family. So you can see Lakshmi Nivas Mittal and family is the richest, second richest family. It is also based in London. Anil Agarwal and family also based in London. Shapurji Palonji Mistry family based in Monaco. Jai Chaudhary based in San Jose. So these are the top 5 NRIs in terms of the wealth. Which central public sector enterprise has been granted the Navratna status by the Ministry of Finance? Now, once you get a Navratna status, the biggest advantage is that you can invest 30% of your net worth up to 1,000 crore, without the approval of the government. In 1 year, you can invest 30% of your net worth or 1,000 crore, whichever is lower, without the intervention of the government. So this is the 23rd Navratna status company. It is Solar Energy Corporation of India. Right? Very large company, and Solar Energy Corporation of India. This is the company that is dedicated to the development and expansion of renewable energy capacity in India. And it works under which ministry? It works under the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. and it is the only central PSU dedicated to the solar power sector. It is headquartered in New Delhi. It is headquartered in New Delhi. And recently, the Mazagodok shipbuilder also became a Navratna company. Now, can you tell me other companies also which have recently become Navratna company? So according to the Government of India's official website, I will tell you. So you can, as you can see that, Solar Energy Corporation of India is 23rd Navratna. Railtel Corporation of India is 22nd. And NHPC, National Hydropower Corporation, is 24th. And Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam is 25th. It is 25th. So these are the latest ones. As per recent report released by the Niti Aayog, pathways and strategies for accelerating growth in edible oils towards the goal of Atma Nirbharta. The per capita consumption over the last decade of edible oil has surged to how much? So it has surged to 19.7 kg per year. The per capita consumption of edible oil is increasing. It is increasing. So we need to become self-reliant in edible oil, because most of the edible oils we purchase from abroad, right? So the oilseed production in India, can you tell me anything about it? So basically the 9 major oilseed crops are there in India, right? We have groundnut, rapeseed, mustard, soybean, sunflower, sesame, safflower, Niger seed, castor and linseed. So we grow it on 14.3% of the gross cropped area, and it contributes 8% to agriculture exports. Now there are some oilseeds that we export, right? But the problem is that out of the 9 major oilseed, out of the total oilseed production in India, 34% is just soybean alone, 31% is rapeseed or mustard, and then we have groundnut oil, which is around 27%. So these three dominate. You can see almost 90% of the oilseed production in India is dominated by just 3 crops. Soybean 34%, rapeseed, mustard is 31%, and groundnut is 27%. If you see the regional production distribution, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, they are the top producer, each contributing around 21%, right? Then we have Gujarat 17.24%, and then we have Maharashtra, which contributes around 15.83%. Together, these 4 states contribute around 75% to the total production of edible oils in India. And the rising consumption is increasing our import dependence. So the per capita consumption of edible oil is 19.7 kg per year. 19.7 kg per year now, right? That was the question that I asked you. It has increased to 19.7 kg. If you see in 1986-87, it was around 1.47 million ton. If you see around 2022-23, it was 16.5 million ton. And now if you see latest, it is 19.7. So it is increasing, and 59% of the oil seeds that we import is the palm oil that we import from Malaysia and Indonesia, mostly from Indonesia, and then second from Malaysia. Then soybean we import 23%, and sunflower is 16%. So these are the top 3 imports of India. Out of all the edible oil that we import, 59% is palm oil, 23% is soybean oil, and 16% is the sunflower oil. It is the sunflower oil. And the import dependency of India is more than 50%. More than 50% of the total oil that we consume in India, we have to import. And PM Modi has started many schemes also, like National Mission on Edible Oil. These are the schemes which have been started to make India self-reliant. Which of the following university will be the first foreign university to set up a branch campus in India under the National Education Policy? Which university? So this is the University of Southampton in England. Now, last year I taught you that the Deakin University of Australia is the first foreign university to set up campus in India. Yes, that is right. In fact, the second university to set up campus in India is the University of Wollongong. University of Wollongong is also in Australia, and that has also set up campus in India. So you will say, but this should be the third, no? University of Southampton. Why are you saying it is the first? See, it is the first to set up campus in India under the University Grants Commission guidelines, UGC norms. It is compliant with the UGC Ministry of Education because it is compliant with the National Education Policy, right? And Deccan University and Wollongong University, they have already set up campus in Gift City in Gujarat, but they are not compliant with the UGC norms. But University of Southampton is compliant with the UGC norms. So because it has been set up under the National Education Policy, it is following the rules and regulation. And this campus will be opened where? Will it be also opened in Gujarat? No. University of Southampton campus will be located in Gurugram. And it will follow all the UGC regulations. It will follow all the UGC regulations. Very nice question. And how much, what is our target for spending on education? As per the National Education Policy, it is 6% of the GDP. 6% of the GDP we want to spend on education. This is the target of NEP. Which of the following state has signed a MOU with Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam Limited for executing 5 run-of-the-river scheme hydropower project of 5097 megawatt? 5097 megawatt. So what is the answer? Answer is Arunachal Pradesh. Answer is Arunachal Pradesh. So we have 3097 megawatt at Alin hydropower project, 680 megawatt at Tunli hydropower project. We have 500 megawatt Amini hydropower project. Then we have 420 megawatt Amulin, AMULIN, Amulin hydropower project. And we have 400 megawatt Mihumdon, MIHUMDON. So these are the 5 projects which are coming up in Arunachal Pradesh. Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam works under the Ministry of Power. It works under the Ministry of Power. So very important question. And all of these projects are, like for example, the Italian hydropower project is the most important out of this. In the exam, they will not ask you, anything apart from Italian hydropower project. This project is coming on which river? Dibang River. It is coming up on Dibang River. And even the other projects, they are coming up either on the Dibang River or they are coming up on some tributary of Dibang River. So to give you an example, the Atunli project, the 680 megawatt project, it is coming up on the Tango River. Tango River. And Tango River again is a river. It is a tributary of Dibang River. It is a tributary of Dibang River. Then what about the Amini hydropower project? Amini hydropower project, again, it is coming up on Arunachal Pradesh on the Dibang River. It is coming up on the Dibang River. Then we have Amulin hydropower project, AMULIN, Amulin hydropower project. It is coming up on which river? Well, it is planned on Mathun River, also known as Edzon River. And the last but not the least is the Mihumdon hydropower project, which is coming up on the Dri River. Dri River, which is again a tributary of Dibang River in Arunachal Pradesh. Understood? Let's move on. Dash municipality of Kavre Palanchok, district of Nepal, has been declared as Nepal's first healthy city and second healthy city in Asia by World Health Organization. World Health Organization. So we are talking about the Dhulikhel municipality, and which was the first in Asia? It is the Banda city in Pune. Banda city in Pune is the first healthy city of Asia, whereas Dhulikhel is the second of Asia after Banda, and second of Asia and first of Nepal. First of Nepal. So how a city is declared healthy city? Well, these evaluations are made by the WHO based on sustainable development goals. They should make progress in 4 areas. Like Dhulikhel municipality has achieved progress in zero carbon emission, access to quality drinking water, quality education, and poverty alleviation. So out of 17 sustainable development goal, it has made improvement in all of these things. Also, the health policy making, the political commitment to health, nutrition, child health, innovative health practices, tuberculosis free, nutrition friendly program. I mean, all of these. And it is awarded $5,000 by WHO under the Healthy City Initiative. Under the Healthy City Initiative. Which of the following company has been awarded the International Organization for Standardization 14001-2015 certification? So it is Railtel Corporation of India Limited. Railtel Corporation of India Limited. It is a company that works under the Ministry of Railways, and very recently it has become a Navratna company. It has become a Navratna company. Who among the following has been appointed as interim chairman and managing director of Hindustan Petroleum, which is a Maharatna company? So for only 3 months he has become the chairman. And what is his name? Well, his name is Rajneesh Narang. Rajneesh Narang. He will replace Pushpa Kumar Joshi. So this company was launched in 1952. It works under the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. In fact, Hindustan Petroleum is a subsidiary of ONGC. So it is headquartered in Mumbai, and it is a subsidiary of ONGC, which is owned by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. Indian Railways is set to develop a master clock system to synchronize the time across its operations, addressing the challenges in safety and accident investigation. This system will utilize the time data from what? It will utilize the time data from National Physical Laboratory in New Delhi that works under CSIR. So all the trains in India, they should have same time, right? So there is a master clock system. It will synchronize the time. So it will help in safety and accident investigation. Currently, the timekeeping is manual, which leads to a lot of discrepancies across the railway zone. This inconsistency complicates the investigation into rail accidents, where accurate timelines are essential. Accurate timelines are essential. So this system developed by National Physical Laboratory, it will utilize the data given by NAVIC, right? It will utilize the data from NAVIC, and National Physical Laboratory of India is located in New Delhi. It is located in New Delhi. Doctors have begun trials of world's first mRNA lung cancer vaccine called BNT116. It is manufactured by which company? It is a lung cancer vaccine, and it has been developed by the company called BioNTech. The company name is BioNTech, and lung cancer is one of the leading causes of cancer in the world. So every year 18 lakh people, they die because of lung cancer. It is caused by smoking, pollution, and many other factors. So it is made by the German biotechnology company called BioNTech. ISRO, they have successfully demonstrated the satellite technique to study the ocean and soil parameters by using Global Navigation Satellite System Reflectometry, or GNSSR. GNSSR is developed by whom? GNSSR is developed by Space Application Center of Ahmedabad that works under ISRO. So ISRO has demonstrated the satellite technique to study the ocean and soil parameter. Now GNSSR is approximately 475 km away from the Earth, and it is developed by Space Application Center. So it is a new method. GNSSR is a new method of remote sensing. It helps in collecting information about those objects which are at a distance. So for example, it is located 475 km away. Still, it can analyze the ocean and soil parameters from a distance, and it will give you the data that you can use. Pacific Island Forum began its meeting recently. So where? Pacific Island Forum, as the name says, the Pacific countries are a part of Pacific Island Forum, and their meeting is taking place in Nuku'alofa, which is the capital of Tonga, and around 40 countries are participating. Look, Pacific Island Forum was set up in 1971, and 18 countries are a member of Pacific Island Forum. These 18 countries are those which are located in the Pacific Ocean, like Australia, Fiji, New Zealand, Nauru, Kiribati, Marshall Islands, etc., etc. And they have invited other countries also. So total 40 countries are participating, but 18 countries are a member of Pacific Island Forum. Pacific Island Forum, right? And where is the secretariat or headquarter of the Pacific Island Forum? Any idea about it? Suva. Suva is the capital of Fiji. Suva is the capital of Fiji. Which of the following port in West Bengal has launched a new container vessel service called Bengal Middle East Express? It is a new container vessel service. Container vessel called Bengal Middle East Express. This service, it will connect Haldia Dock Complex in Haldia Port with Jebel Ali Port in the UAE. Jebel Ali Port in the UAE. So it is Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Port, which is the other name for Kolkata Port, the oldest port of India. The oldest port of India, right? This will give global connectivity. See, Haldia Port is a port where the Haldi, the river and the Hooghly River, they meet. So this port is located in Haldia in West Bengal. So this service is initiated by a company called MBK Logistics Private Limited of India and Ocean Salute Line of Singapore. Right? And the first vessel which they launched was called Yong-U 11, Yong-U-E, Yong-U 11. So Bengal Middle East Express service will connect Kolkata and Haldia Port with Chittagong Port of Bangladesh and Jebel Ali Port of UAE. Jebel Ali Port of the UAE. So it will give good connectivity between West Bengal, Bangladesh and the UAE. Understood? Which of the following company has partnered with Nokia to integrate advanced 4G or LTE communication capabilities into the next generation spacesuit that will be used for Artemis 3 lunar mission? Artemis 3 is a manned mission to the moon that will be undertaken by NASA. And the answer of this question is Axiom Space. Axiom Space is an American company. It has partnered with Nokia, which is a company from Finland, and they will integrate 4G or LTE. LTE means long-term evolution. It's a communication technology into their next generation spacesuit so that the astronauts, they can communicate, and this will be used in NASA's Artemis 3 lunar mission. So high-speed cellular network capabilities will be there in the spacesuit. These spacesuits are by Axiom Space. So this will enhance space exploration by allowing crew-to-crew contact, even in the area outside the Earth. Crew-to-crew contact and transmission of real-time high-definition videos from the lunar surface to the Earth. So Nokia plans to build the first cellular network on the moon. That was a video for 3rd of September. I'll see you in the video 4th of September. Thank you for watching Study IQ.